amongst the highest mountain ranges of this kingdom, beginning at the Kingdom of Galicia and covering both the provinces of Minho and Trás-os-Montes, is the one called Gerês, an area which, due to being covered by thick forests and unbridled rock formations, it is known to be quite impenetrable. Till recently, it was thought that beyond wild boars, wolves, deers, snakes, lizards, and goats, no other species of animals lived there. But whatever damage these creatures tend to cause towards the cattle and the crops of its inhabitants, it has been unequal to the damage committed by an unknown and terrifying beast, who, in the beginning of the month of May, came out of the mountain and, facing no resistance, started killing anything it found alive in its vicinity, people, cattle, and other animals. The beast strikes with such speed and subtlety that, if it weren't for the cruelty of its work, its presence would have never been felt, for how cunningly it behaves. Some say that around 13 men and 4 women are among its human victims, many of them shepherds, and it is even said that some of them had their inside organs eaten, but it is suspected that the damage it has caused is much higher than what has been reported. The beast appears only to attack a human when they are alone, for it was once reported that when a fleeing shepherd approached another one while the beast was pursuing him, the beast suddenly stopped and ran away. No one seems to recognize to what species the beast belongs to. Some call it a tiger, others believe it to be a lynx, but no one can be sure due to its shape, composed by its lengthy body, a short neck, a big head with large and fiery eyes. It has a very wide mouth filled with both large and short teeth, a large snout, and short ears. It has a greyish fur that covers its back from the top of its head to the top of its tail, while its belly is red and its claws, similar to those of a lion, are covered by the same type of fur that it has on its back. Every time it attacks a person, the beast screams with a great growl, which frightens anyone who listens. Great hunts have been made in order to track it down, but the damage it has caused has not stopped. In a continuous endeavor to deliver the land from such horror, and by God's grace we hope it may be, the town council of Monte Alegre promises a great reward to the one who kills it. To those with curiosity, above we present a drawing of the same beast, so that one may recognize to what species it belongs. Some time ago, in the vicinity of the town of Chaves, a monster has appeared, being now the second time that it has terrorized the region, since after having appeared for the first time, its presence had not been felt for a while, and was thought to be dead. Being believed this to be the case, and the region feeling glad for having vanished, it appeared once again, continuing to cause more damage and fear among the populace. Until now, without any human endeavor to put a stop to it, the beast has caused inconsiderable harm, such as making of its victims those who fate had chosen to put to rest. It is measured that the number of killings is above 100, and all of them regrettable, since most were individuals of the female sex. Initially, adults seemed to be impervious to its attacks, either due to the monster's indifference or fright. But recently it has been shown to attack anyone who gets close to it. The region, being in a situation of great confusion and awe by such cruelty, has until now organized 3 hunts by the local forces of the ordinances and militias, who were also accompanied by few mounted troops. But unfortunately the beast hides itself in such a way that it leaves no trace of its presence. And once a hunt is over and everyone returns to their homes, its damage manifests again and again. Beyond these general hunts, other attempts have been made, by experienced shooters to kill it, but with no success due to either the speed of the beast or due to the protection that is provided by its armor. While it's true that the beast at the present time attacks anyone in its sight, it has been noticed that it prefers to attack individuals of the female sex or children of the region, mainly those who are occupied at herding cattle. After it kills a person, the beast sucks their blood and opens the stomach with its claws in order to eat their entrails, for such is its cruelty. Calls for more military help have been sent in order to besiege the beast by organizing hunts with the presence of more foot and mountain troops, with the intent of blocking the mountain range or the plains where the beast currently inhabits. May the heavens allow such endeavor to take place. This information I took from the news I copied from a letter that I received about the same monstrous beast. In the year of 1861, the Galician towns of Pedrena, Monte Redondo, and Gasgoa were devastated by a beast described by some as a wolf, by others as a tiger, a wild boar, etc. From there it crossed into Portugal and it fell upon the surrounding villages near the town of Castro Laboreiro, making many victims and spreading terror in the area. In a single day it killed 2 children, who were only 11 years old, devouring one and tearing apart the other. Everyone was horrified. Nobody left home during the night or during the day, unless without company and without being harmed. The common folk, being always susceptible to superstition, connected supernatural stories to this occurrence. Some said it was an indignant son who turned into a beast by being cursed by its parents. A cursed man who murdered his brother, like Cain. To others, it was a spectre from the realm of the dead. Of course, the smarter ones believed it to be a werewolf, while the most serious ones believed it was the devil himself. Regardless of what species it belonged to, the inhabitants of the area gathered around and decided to organize a large hunt. The common folk grouped themselves into around 300 individuals and decided to hunt for the beast. As a result, they found nothing but a 14-year-old young boy who was seriously wounded by the beast, but who had escaped alive by being saved by the herd of the cows he was herding, who in turn had frightened away the beast. The creature appeared in the area 2 times, in an interval of 2 years, but then it vanished without explanation. Nobody was able to positively identify what species of animals it belonged to, but from the evidence of the eyewitness accounts of those who had the displeasure of witnessing it, it's assumed that it was a huge tiger, who had escaped from a cage from some animal trainer.